Now in this part, we will work on creating this portion, which is not normal to any of these planes that we have, the principal plane. So we have to create a new reference geometry. So to do that, we will begin creating some construction line like we did on the previous assignment. Let's go to on front plane and make normal 2 and start with a center line. Connecting the origin, continuing to the face, and continuing with some angle. This line starts from the top of this surface of this, so which adding some dimension that would help us to fully define this sketch. Make sure also they're accurate by selecting this line and making that is 0.25, which is exactly 0.25, and it's already selected the edge and it doesn't need the dimension. But as a reference, we can say, okay, if you want to, would be a driven dimension or reference dimension. So it's not required for defining or constraining this sketch. But this one, definitely I need to know the length, which is given 2 inches in our example. So that's exactly 2 inches from the surface. And also we need to have some edge to define this angle. To do that, we can draw another center line, or we can project geometry from this edge. But it's either way, it's fine. But I'm going to just draw a center line, another one from this point, making straight horizontal line. And length is not that important, as long as horizontal line perfectly. As you see this, I have a constraint symbol that shows perfectly horizontal. And now add in the smart dimension between 2 lines. Remember, always you select 2 lines, not points. Selecting 2 lines and left click and add 45. Type 45 and enter. You don't need to type any symbol for angle, just 45. Default is degrees. Check mark to finish. Now we have that 45 degrees established as shown on here, 45 degrees. So we establish those guidelines. We can use these lines to create the new geometry, the reference geometry. Reference geometry has to be exited first. We need to exit the sketch. And now go back to the feature and reference geometry plane. Now, first section says first reference, select this line. The second reference, which is highlighted, select a point at the end of this, because I'm going to begin from that end. So the plane is perpendicular to this 45-degree line. Check mark to finish the plane. Now under this plane, we make new normal 2, and now we create sketch on that plane. Circle. Actually, we don't need circle. We need to have polygon. Polygon. We don't need to draw a circle. We have already. Yes, we need to have just a polygon. So go to select the polygon and select the plane, which is this one. And now shows 6 sides already. That's what we need, 6 sides. And also we need to make sure that is one of these options. According to information given, make sure that you select the right option. In this case, let's go back to this assignment sheet. Notice that this one, it's this imaginary circle, this center line circle is outside of the polygon. So that's important. That's the one is dimensioned 1.5 diameter. So that means polygon inside the circle. If polygon was outside of the circle, then circle diameter it would be from corner to corner in this case. Other one would be from flat to flat. So now it's making choices here. You would select circumscribe circle. Select the center and make sure that is the top of this line is parallel to this edge. So we make sure that that's the case. I'm going to go back to our look into normal to that. So we will add, so finish this polygon first of all. Now we need to make sure that is fully constrained or fully defined by selecting this edge, holding Control key down and selecting this edge and selecting this edge. I make sure that they are parallel. And also we need to have dimension to this circle, which is 1.5. It seems like it's fully defined right now. And if doesn't, then maybe it's not connected to the origin. So make sure that your sketch is fully defined. Now we have that sketch, finish the sketch, and then go to feature and select the extrude boss. And this is going in the wrong direction. We change the direction. And now, rather than going blind, you select up to next. Up to next. So this way is going to stop right where it hits this face and then check mark. So that is done. So I'm going to stop here and we continue on the next section to add other features, including this little groove that shows here. So let me come back to continue on this one.